Hey, what's up guys? It's Tip. So the Classic PvP Summit is just around the corner here. It's going to be premiering live this Saturday, July 28th on my Twitch channel. And because it's happening so soon, I figured I would take the time today to introduce you guys to what I believe to be one of the best Classic PvP resources on the internet. I'm talking about the Classic PvP Discord, which I've opened here on my screen behind me. This Discord is one of the most helpful vanilla PvP resources out there, primarily because of the people behind it, and that's what makes it stand out from a lot of the other resources that I see. The people running this Discord are some of the best vanilla PvPers in the world, and a lot of these guys are actually speaking at the Classic PvP Summit on Saturday, but I wanted to mention their names anyways because of how good of a job they've done. I think they deserve all the credit in the world. And I'm going to start off with UHDX, who is one of the moderators in the Discord. He's one of the best vanilla players in the world, one of the best vanilla PvPers in the world, as well as Kron, who's also right up there with him. Fillets, Howfeel, Stormex, Perplexity, all of these guys are basically the guys that started up this Discord channel. This is really what distinguishes this Discord channel from any other PvP resource I've seen so far. It's actually backed by players who play at the highest level. And we've been very fortunate in that these players are making themselves available to the community and answering all vanilla PvP related questions in this channel, even if it means divulging some of their trade secrets, which I think is really, really cool. So I want to start off by guiding you to the most pertinent and relevant information to you in this Discord, and that is the information tab that's located right here on the left side of the screen. This is the bread and butter of this entire Discord, and one of the reasons why I think it's so freaking beneficial. And we'll start off with the first tab here, PvP Accessories. If I click on this Google Doc link, this tab will take me to a list of PvP consumables, potions, flasks, trinkets, gadgets, everything vanilla PvP oriented, all the cool little items you can use to tip the scales to your advantage when you're out there PvPing in the world. Now, for those of you that may be unaware, consumables and professions can actually be utilized inside instanced BGs as well. So this isn't just for world PvP. This is relevant for pretty much any PvP situation at any time in vanilla. And if you go through this list, you can see just how many items there are in vanilla that you can take advantage of to give you the competitive edge in any PvP situation. What I really like about this list too is that all of the items are linked to vanilla databases, but on top of that, they also put a brief description of the item right next to it, which is really important. A lot of you guys know that vanilla databases are not very reliable, and a lot of times, for whatever reason, they go down. So it's nice to have this little descriptor here next to each item, because just in case one of the databases is down and you're unable to see the link online, you can actually just read the tooltip right next to the item, which is a very nice touch. I actually use this list in my latest video, The Myths of Vanilla PvP. I know I got a lot of comments asking me about where I got this list from. It came from this Discord channel, and it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how many things in this channel are actually super beneficial for you guys. So hope you guys like it. Let's move on to the next channel. Now, the next tab in the information channel is probably even more important than the accessories tab. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've seen accessories lists online for vanilla PvP, although this one is one of the most comprehensive I've ever seen. But it's this tab here that really sets this Discord apart. And that's because this tab, the PvP specs tab, provides you with a list of a variety of different vanilla PvP specs that you can use in all sorts of situations. All of these guys are great players, or of the best players in the world even, and for them to be able to provide us with multiple PvP specs that just break down every aspect of a class from a PvP standpoint, I mean, that's huge, guys. That's so freaking big. I love how they don't just give you one spec. They don't just give you the cookie cutter, the standard PvP spec. They provide you with a number of options. I mean, look at Perplexity. You've got 3 different rogue builds here, and he breaks it down. BG Dagger Solo, Pre-Made Warsong Gulch Dagger, World PvP Solo. If you're interested in hearing a detailed breakdown for some of these talent builds, we're going to be doing something like that at the Classic PvP Summit this Saturday. And of course, Kron, UHDX, Perplexity, Stormex, Tribe, all of these guys are going to be speaking at the summit. So it's going to be really awesome hearing from these guys firsthand why they use these specs and in what situations they utilize these talents. Now, moving on to the third tab, the add-ons tab. I can't tell you guys how many messages I get day in, day out asking me about vanilla add-ons. So many people ask me about add-ons for PvE, but more recently with my PvP videos, a lot of people have been asking me about add-ons for PvP. Here's a list of the bare minimum add-ons that you will probably need in vanilla PvP, and I want to highlight a couple of these because I think they're very, very important. First and foremost, trinket menu. Now this one's very important because, as you know, in vanilla, there are so many different unique and situational trinkets out there. To have an add-on that kind of consolidates all of the trinkets in your inventory and allows you to seamlessly switch back and forth between them is very, very important in PvP situations. World PvP, BG PvP, it doesn't matter. This add-on in particular is a must-have for anyone in vanilla. Super macro is also really important as well, and as you can see here, all of the links to all of these different add-ons have been provided for you as well. I think this is a fantastic resource. It's really good to get this information from some of the best players out there, but on top of that, to have it all consolidated in one area, in one Discord, is really, really cool as well. And I think this is fantastic. I really love this add-ons tab, and what I like about it is that it's pretty much applicable to any class. All classes will pretty much use all of these add-ons, and obviously some classes will have some class-specific stuff as well, which transitions me into my next point. The class discussion channels. Now this channel is incredibly beneficial, guys, because not only do you get to discuss your class with other players, you also get to ask questions directly to some of the best vanilla players in the world about the class you play. That's so huge, honestly. Like, just having that available as a resource is absolutely insane. There are so many good players out there in vanilla, but very few of them are willing to disclose some of their trade secrets and some of the methods they do things. It's really awesome to see some of the best players in the world come together, open up these class discussion tabs, and make themselves available to the greater community. A lot of players such as myself, such as some of you guys, who might not have that much experience in vanilla PvP, and answer the questions for us so that we can get an upper hand when Classic WoW launches. I mean, this is just amazing, guys. And honestly, my favorite part about it is the fact that these channels are incredibly active. You have people asking questions each and every day, and you have these players, these moderators, these content creators answering the questions day in, day out. It's very active, it's great for the community, and most importantly, it's incredibly beneficial and will teach us all how to play Classic WoW more effectively now and in the future as well. But beyond that, there's also some really cool miscellaneous stuff as well. There's a content creation tab that has multiple sections. The first section is the stream section, which notifies you when some of these big PvP streamers go live, which is really cool. The next tab is a PvP video clips tab, which allows you to basically post any really cool PvP video highlight or clip that you guys saw recently, or one that you made yourselves, which is really helpful for content creators. I know a lot of new and upcoming content creators always ask me how they can grow their channels. If you're a PvP content creator, this is a great way to do it. Post your clip in this PvP videos clip section, and it can help you get a lot of views, hopefully, and can help you kind of grow and get in the spotlight as well. And finally, there's a screenshots and art tab, which is really cool as well. You can see some of the guys have been posting their artwork here too. If you guys do a lot of artwork, if you guys are looking to get recognized for your artwork, this is a great place to post your stuff too. I know a lot of vanilla PvPers and PvPers in general are looking for artwork to get made. So if that's something you're interested in, this is a really good tab to utilize too. Aside from that, you have your typical voice channels here as well, which is also very helpful. If you'd like to talk to somebody or ask somebody directly in voice about a specific question, you can always join the voice channels too, just like any other Discord. I mean, it's kind of more of a formality at this point, but it's really cool to be able to talk to somebody as well if you're not really into typing too much. And this is just the beginning, guys. I've talked to Kron and UHD about their plans for this Discord. They have a lot of plans to make this thing even more beneficial than it is right now. They're going to be adding a lot more sections, and they're definitely going to be investing a lot more time making this the best, unanimously best classic PvP Discord out there. I think they're off to a great start. I think the information in this Discord is tremendous, and most importantly, I think it's great that you can get access to some of the best players in the world just by participating in this Discord and asking them any question on the top of your mind. So a big shout out to the Classic PvP Discord guys again. I'm going to leave an invitation link in the description below if you guys would like to join this Discord. I highly recommend you do. Again, this is one of the biggest resources you can have in the vanilla PvP scene right now, and I think it's one of the best ways to get ahead of the game when it comes to Classic, especially if you're going to be rolling on a PvP server or if you plan on ranking. And if you want to learn more about Classic PvP before Classic WoW launches, make sure you check out the Classic PvP Summit this Saturday and Sunday, July 28th and July 29th on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/tipsoutbaby. We've put a lot of work into this event to make sure it's as beneficial for you guys as possible. We're very excited for it, and I hope to see you guys in the audience as well. But have a wonderful day, fellas. See you at the summit, and as always, tips out, baby.